So this dog park also winds around, and they have all of this back here. These are apple trees. And Tango likes to go back here. I don't like for him to, because it's probably about, shoot, I don't know, 10 acres. Find out where he is. Tango! I see dog feet. It's back here too, so it's huge. And it's free. Tango, win! Come on, buddy. Tango. Tango, come here. Oh my goodness, he's wearing me out. I'm trying to videotape
Oh, is that right?
this dog park. Yeah, so my parents live in Indiana, and I'm fixing to move back there with them to finish nursing school.
Uh-huh.
And all the dog parks there you have to pay for.
Okay.
You have to pay.
Now, I would pay for this one.
I would too, I guess.
This is fabulous.
Yeah, but all the ones there, you have to, it's like $9 to get in for one time. And then, yeah. And then $5 to $9. I've looked at some that were $5, others were $9. And then it's like $60 for a year, and like you have to have a scan-in card. I mean, I understand like regulating vaccinated dogs and stuff, but why?
So these are city or state controlled?
It's owned by Indy Parks, which is not, I found out, part of the DNR of Indianapolis.
Okay, so it's not
But they're the only dog parks in Indiana, so it's kind of a monopoly.
Yeah.
So
Well, the
I'm
state
like,
could open them up then, or the city.
I know. So I don't know. When I go back, I was going to try to petition to see if we could get some tax money, maybe, to
Well, you know
open
what,
up
you know
some
what it
public
is,
dog
really?
parks.
It's just the cost of fencing, which
That's
is
all it is.
considerable.
Yeah.
It is, but it's that's, you know, this is just all raw land, just like you see across the way, and they just put a fence around it, and so here we go. Now, you know, this fence probably cost $60,000
Yeah.
to fence the whole park. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's not, you know, it's not awful.
No.
And of course, as I say, the land is already here. So, well, that's pretty steep, $9 a visit. So it's worth the annual fee.
Maybe, yeah. But you know,
And
like
how
we
big
don't
is that
use. They're nothing like these.
Yeah.
Nothing. Maybe. I mean, they don't have trees. They're not shaded. Most of them. There's one up in Fishers, Indiana. That's $9. And it's maybe half this size, and it does have trees and like a little pavement, but they're not anything like these parks here.
Well, this is the largest,
Yeah.
and actually, I've only been to two others, and this is considerably larger. But you know, I've gotten to the point where I don't have. I mean, mine isn't that's not a German short hair. He's a hound dog, and he needs to run too.
Yeah.
So I have just bought a piece of acreage over on the other side of Briley, so that I don't have to come here every day.
Right.
It's a lot out of your day.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, when you add that on. But well, I don't know. Good luck to you up there, and it'd be nice to be back with family, I'm sure. And
I'm not looking forward to it.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, I've lived here 10 years, and I'm gonna finish school there and then come back. So because it's cheaper to live rent free, and then come back here. But I have no intention of staying just through school. So, but still, I mean, it'd be nice.
Well, how much longer do you have?
I was supposed to graduate in December, and then since I'm transferring, it's gonna be probably another year and a half now.
Wow.
I've got to retake some stuff since they won't transfer. But
You'd think that would be fairly standard, wouldn't you?
yeah, you would for nursing anyway.
Yeah,
Since most
that's what I mean,
if it's
in
an
particular,
accredited
yeah.
school, you think they would transfer. Yeah, but it doesn't. So we'll make the best of it, and
Oh, sure.
hopefully we can get some.
Well, they'll be happy to see you.
Yeah, hopefully we can raise some voices there to get some public parks that are free. You know.
Yeah.
So anyway,
good.
it's a good incentive for people who are, don't have the money to come out and exercise their
Yeah,
animals, and
absolutely, yeah.
so
And small at that. I'm
Yeah.
really surprised.
yeah,
Anyway, but a private firm is likely to do that.
yeah, yep,
They
Come on,
enjoy
Kinga.
taking your money.
yeah, they do,
As
yeah,
long as
and
they
they
keep-
make a lot of money. They have all
Keep
kinds of
the
parks they
pristine.
charge for.
See, where her home is, they actually have to pay to get in the park. It's a private park.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Not like some of the real small ones are $5 a dog, and then the nicer ones, not even as nice as this, is $9.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they do have like a yearly
They're
fee.
private. They're not city or
Right.
state.
But
yeah.
they're the only ones, though, that we don't have any city or state dog parks. So
Where's that at?
in Indiana,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I came from Vegas recently, and they had public dog parks, and they have public horse parks.
oh wow,
Where you bring your horses. for
Fabulous.
free.
Yeah,
You know, they got big events that go on, trails and everything. It was pretty nice.
that's very nice.
Yeah.
Is that also free?
Yes.
Wow.
that's great. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like to get started in Indiana. To like, I mean, I know it's not fair for non-dog owners to pay taxes on a park or whatever, but
Well, look at it this way. If they put bike lanes in,
That's
because
right.
not everybody uses a bike.
right,
Not everybody has kids that go to school.
yeah.
Not everybody,
Yeah.
not everybody has a fire.
Yeah.
It's a
just
good
part of
incentive
community.
for people to get
There
out
you go.
and
Well put. Part of the community.
yeah. So and I don't think they don't have bike lanes that I know of in Indianapolis. So
That's a shame too.
yeah, it's really that's why I'm not looking forward to moving back.
Although bike lanes here are kind of
Wonky.
ridiculous.
A little
Yeah,
dangerous at times, yeah.
Like, here we are, girl, so you slam on your brake.
Yeah,
It stops.
right next to, and like so many cars use those bike lanes to get around people I've seen. So
Yeah.
I don't know how safe it is. Where did my
Boy,
dog
you
go?
get a big ticket if they catch you. That's like a $75 fine.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
I didn't know
it's
that.
it's a
I see
serious
it all the
violation,
time
so.
coming down Briley on Thompson.
Yeah.
People use it all the time.
Infrastructure isn't really solid here.
No,
It's weak.
they can't hold the traffic.
Well, I mean, there's no
And-
like on the pikes. There's no breakdown lanes.
Mhm.
There's no center turn lanes on the pikes. You know, like Lebanon Road has it and this and that. But like, you know, Stewart's Ferry or even parts of Donaldson. You know, just
Yeah.
weak and the lack of sidewalks kind of is a little crazy.
You know what
so.
else is weird? Because I'm from upstate New York.
Uh-huh.
But there is always, between the curb,
Yeah, the breakdown lane.
no. Oh! Between the curb and the sidewalk, there's at least
I'm a
8
good
feet
boy.
of grass.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
you're
see what
not
saying.
right next to traffic.
Right.
I really don't like that.
Yeah.
It's just,
Well,
I
the thing
don't-
is, we have really big roads. I mean, you know, if it's a 40-mile-per-hour road, which is a lot of them, it's 3 lanes on each side, plus the turn lane, plus a breakdown lane, plus a bike lane.
Oh wow.
But the problem that they still have, that
the
they,
streets are
they're
a
huge.
mile wide.
And the funny thing was, is I moved there before. I mean, it was like, you know, there's only like 200,000 people in the city, and they had these huge roads, and it's like they were like empty, and it's like what?
Yeah.
But they always are thinking of the future.
Sure.
You know, future
Yeah.
planning. But at any rate,
Oh.
one of the problems that they still have, though, is that they have, you know, these massive bus stops because there's a lot of mass transit. And every now and then, probably once every 2 or 3 months, all the people at the bus stop get wiped out because you still have some driver that's able
Oh,
to, you know, drunk or gets into an accident and spins off and takes them out. So they're talking about putting up some kind of barrier.
good night.
Yeah,
so that
I feel
at
like
least it would like bounce off of the barrier and not take out, you know, 20
Yeah.
people at a bus stop.
they're I feel like if they're gonna have buses, they need to have like a bus lane or something because it takes forever to.
Yeah, well, my big beef about the bus, and I use the bus system here. Yeah, it does. It takes up a whole lane when they're kind of going down. But the other problem too is it doesn't go a lot of places. I mean, it has some, but there's
Right.
a lot of voided areas. And then on top of that, it like ends at like 8 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're using it to go downtown, say for like the evening, you're bumming.
Yeah.
And the train system is really great, except from 7 a.m. until 4 p.m. there's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then again from 7 p.m. on there's nothing.
Bingo.
Except for Fridays.
Yeah.
And I think they should.
That's the way this Music City Flyer is. If you want to go downtown to have dinner, not take a car,
Right.
show or something, you're out of luck. You can't get home.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I mean that's the thing. I think they really need to open that up a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I think that will alleviate some of their traffic issues too.
Oh yeah. This is the worst traffic I've ever seen. Like.
You know what too? It's actually, and I have driven everywhere. Boston, New York City. It is the worst drivers I've ever
Oh
seen.
my gosh, I know. I was
in my
just
life.
talking about that the other day to somebody. I was like, I've never, cause like I went from Indiana, and we've been a lot of places too. And I've lived in Texas, and nobody drives like that. You would think in Indianapolis.
My husband was trying to talk me out of getting rid of my truck because it's a gas guzzler. When I'm not going and picking up hay bales anymore, feed bags. I'm not trailering horses. He's like, oh my gosh, you're just driving around the city. I'm like, absolutely not. I have to stay above the fray.
Yeah.
I have to. Like, when somebody cuts in front of me or gets on my butt, I'm like, whatever. You're gonna go underneath my bumper.
Yeah.
I mean, and I got totaled. My last truck here got totaled out, and I was making a left-hand turn at a green light. It turned green, and it was right over here on Lebanon Road. And the car that was turning left with me stopped, and it was a police car. He stopped, and I went, why'd he stop? Boom. This car decided, and it even says on the police report, he even disclosed, I was behind a truck, it was going too slow, so I went in the turn lane to go around at the red light, knowing that he was going to the red light while he was on his phone. He had an unregistered vehicle, he had a suspended license, he had no insurance.
Was he
Hit me
legal?
at
Was he here legally?
I don't even know.
That's the first thing that
He
came
hit
to
me
my
at
mind.
he was doing 65 miles an hour. He pushed my truck 15 feet that way, and my truck got totaled, but inside, none of the passengers were hurt. My truck took it all underneath, and it took it on that front wheelbase. But his car,
Oh man.
his engine ended up on top of his lap. I mean, he was a bloody mess. All the windows were just blood from
Serves you
him,
right.
ambulances, the whole thing. And I went to get out because I was going to beat him, and I'm like trying to get out of my truck, and the police officer that was there that avoided it, he's like, you just need to stay in the truck. And he comes back, he goes, his car's unregistered, he's got suspended. I'm like, oh my God, let
Hold
me
me
out.
back.
He's like, no, stay in your truck.
Hold me back.
He does, he's already going to the hospital, he's karma got him.
Well, maybe, but we had to pay his medical bills.
Well, not only that, but my insurance company would only give me so much, and not enough to replace the truck.
Yeah.
They were trying to give me comps from upstate New York, Michigan. I go, are you going to drive up to Michigan to get a used truck?
Yeah.
Sight unseen? I don't think so. That's so unfair.
Yeah.
I went in the fall to go buy apples.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
but
go.
that's pleasure.
Don't you love those?
Yes.
Those Michigan
oh my
apples?
Gosh. Yes.
What is your girl here? What is,
Pingo.
This one here?
yeah.
That's my guy. That's
Oh, it is.
Tom Sawyer Brown.
What is the breed?
He's a blue tick black and tan mix.
Okay.